Alright guys, we are back yet again at the Frisco Embassy Suites. But this time we are in perhaps the most special suite in the entire hotel, or one of the two. Because this hotel has two of these very, very unique and amazing suites. Now, I'm sure you guys probably don't know much about Embassy Suites, but generally every hotel has a presidential suite. But in a hotel that's all suites, you may be wondering, what does a presidential suite look like? Well, today we're gonna find out, because this is the presidential suite here at the Embassy Suites Dallas-Frisco. That's right, I got the presidential. Long story, but it's been a long time dream of mine to stay in a presidential suite, and today that is coming true. Anyways, let's take a look at this room. Coming in, this is the front door area. Of course, you have the standard safe lock and flip latch that all the rooms here have. Right here, you have this nice table, which actually has a pretty nice piece of furniture, with a nice drawer. Not that you would really need to use it. You also get these very nice, like, ceramic vases and plates for decoration, and even a lamp with an outlet and two outlets. This one's nice. This is the accessible suite, so it does have a doorbell. I believe this switch right here is the on-off for that, so given that it's normally off and this doesn't seem to control anything, I just have it off. Though yeah, this is the living room. Pardon some of my garbage in here. But here we have a sofa, which is very comfortable, and I believe it is a sofa bed as well. Yes, it is. There you have the TV, which is in that nice cabinet. Actually, it's a little bit bigger than a normal TV, which is cool. Here we have this nice fruit bowl type thing, coffee table right here. And coming around here, we have the dining table with a nice chandelier, of course. You get these nice table and chairs. I will say the table is a bit worn out, but then again, it's still a very nice room. There you have the Wi-Fi access point. You get your own one of those. Every room has one of them, but this one you get your own. It's not shared with any of the other rooms. Some of them it actually will share it, even though there's one in every room. Not all of them work. You also get a nice artwork, which this is the same artwork that all the rooms have. It's just been hung in the same place. We get two hallway windows, which just look out into the hallway. Nothing special, so I just leave those closed for privacy. Very nice chairs, I must say. And coming off this way, we have the bathroom, which this one I don't think is as nice as the other one because this is a handicap room, but you have a toilet with a golden flusher. Some nice toilet paper. Very, very classy. Very nice, like, lighting in here. A golden sink, only the finest will do. Very nice. You also get some soap and more soap. And you get a trash bin, some towels. Slate tells you no one's been in this room in a while. That's cool. Yeah, very nice bathroom. Closing the door. Actually looks kind of like a pantry if you think about it. Yeah, here we have the kitchen. Very interesting light system here. You can actually dim the kitchen. Almost all lights in here can be dimmed though. Of course, you have the mini bar with the sink. No one's been in here in a while. You get a Keurig in this room. That's actually nice. Of course, all your standard coffee setup amenities right there. You get a nice vase. Nothing inside. Oh, we can see who made it. Global views. Very nice. I actually like that. I think it looks nice. There's my dinner. There is a microwave and a mini fridge, a D&B, which is what you see in every hotel. It seems to be working in the seasoned microwave. It's clean, albeit tiny. Right here we have the ice bucket and the $5 water that I am not going to purchase. A phone. And a safe. A pretty big L safe, actually. This is one of the newer ones, too. I'll have to reset it then. Put in the password. Lock. Oh, that one's got a full battery, too. Yeah, not bad. Just close the kitchen off. This one's got like a nicer marble countertop too, rather than the fake ones you see in the regular suites. And yeah, also get a fire strobe because this room is ADA, which means that it's going to have strobes on the fire alarms rather than the standard speaker only. Right there you have some cabinets, and here's the TV, which let's see if it works. This is one of those older LGs with that kind of like bottom lip to it on the LED light. Yep, TV works just fine. You can also close the TV off. Actually, no, you can't. This furniture don't work anymore. Well, this one does. I don't really trust it, but if it worked, you'd be able to close off the TV, but clearly they don't intend you to do that anymore. Here's that aforementioned dimmer switch, which this one does those lights. And then this one does that. And apparently you can also just push on it to turn the light off. Never seen that before. Right here we have the thermostat for the climate control. We can see if it works. There's the vent right there. Oh yeah. And it's getting cold, so you do get a climate control for the living room and the bedroom, which is interesting. We'll set it back to how we found it for the review. And coming in here, we are now in the bedroom half of the suite. Now right here we have the sink, or a sink, not the sink. This one's not golden. More 0% soap and hand soap. Another towel. Another trash bin. 2 light switches. This one does the mirror. And this one does that light. Right here we have the closet, which is huge compared to the regular ones. Yep, pretty nice closet actually. Close that off. And there's the bathroom. We'll get back to that though, because it's quite the bathroom. Now in here we have the bedroom. With an AC, putting out cold air again. Thermostat for that is behind that lamp. Then we have another dimmer switch here. This one controls the overhead lighting on the towel warmer and overhead bed lights. Then we have these 2 switches, which one controls that light, and then this one controls nothing. So we'll just leave it off. You also get some nice lamps here on this nightstand. Yeah, pretty nice. Very nice like headboard too. Kind of industrial, but it kind of works in a suite like this. Very high end, I guess. There is a chair as well, so you can sit down and stare at someone as they sleep. Right here, this is a new amenity for us. It's an electronic shoe polisher. You just put your feet or your shoes under that and it'll polish them. We also get like this artwork, same one as all the other rooms. This is an electronic towel heater, and it is on. It is warm. I don't know if it's necessarily supposed to be on and warm, but it is. Yeah, no, the towel heater works just fine. Ow, yeah, that's warm. Right here we have another TV. This is the standard ones that you see in all the other rooms, with the corner rather than the little bump in the bottom. This one seems to work fine though. Some of the ones in this hotel have these weird artifacting problems. I don't know why, but this is not one of them. You get some drawers in this too. This is basically your dresser. Very nice actually. Let's see if this one, oh, this one still works. So we can actually close off the TV. So let's say we don't really want the TV shown for some reason. Well, kind of just pull these out. And there you go. Out of sight, out of mind. Very nice furniture, I must say. Coming off here, we have the window. Of course, with the Rough Rider, only the best view, the Rough Riders view, which actually you can see the whole baseball field from this floor. That's cool. And some rain, nice. You also get your standard suite of curtains here with these all slide very well, I've noticed. You get like the blinding out curtains and the sheer, which you kind of need both of them in this room because all the balconies are nearby. And here's the bed, which, pulling this back, the sheets in here, yeah, this bed is perfectly clean. Of course, in the most fancy room in the hotel, I don't think that they would allow for any cost cutting, but this headboard may not be the best thing for sleeping because it's got so many recesses in it. That may not be the most comfortable thing if you want to lay back and read. Right here we have the bathroom, which has one of these things on it, so if you push this up, you can then open the door. And this is the bathroom. Over the top is a good word to use to describe this bathroom. It is gigantic. Get another AC vent right here. Yeah, look at this bathroom. It is huge. Right here we have a tub. First time on this channel, I know. Actually, no, it's not. The Rosemont Marriott, I think, was the first. It is a jacuzzi tub as well, but I don't think it works. Actually, does it work? Does. So apparently it actually will jacuzzi. You can also get your soap right there. This one's an 88 one, so it's got the grab bars. The other one wouldn't have that. In terms of light switches, that one controls those. The dimmer switch controls the tub. You know, if you want to have that moody tub scene. There's a relay in that. And this one just controls the shower. Here's the shower itself, which is very fancy. I love how it's supposed to have a golden shower head and it doesn't anymore. Yeah, I'm not gonna even attempt to figure out how this works, because... Okay, that one currently is set on that, and I assume if I set to this one, it's gonna use the shower wand now. Yep, so you can do a shower wand, or the Embassy Suites Traditional, also known as the shower head. Well, the pressure's amazing, that's for sure. It's like an open air shower. I don't know, is this like even okay to use? Because wouldn't the water like go everywhere? I don't know. Oh, and you got some lipstick up there too, nice. Right here we got, again, your standard suite of conditioner, shampoo, and shower gel, you know, pretty standard for a hotel. Very nice shower, I must say. Right here is our main sink with this very nice light and a very big, beautiful marble countertop. The sink itself is kind of off to the side, but hey, it's fine. Also get some more soap and lotion and hand soap. Another one of these, and you also get a makeup mirror in this room, which is golden like everything else. I like that because gold is my favorite color. Right there we have a shelf with all of our very generous supply of towels. Oh my god, look how many towels they give you. This is like a month's worth of towels in here. You also get a nice vase, and we have another toilet with another golden flusher, and some more towels, just in case. Just like the other toilet. Oh, this is a new piece of artwork for us. Very exquisite. And yeah, that is a look at probably the only presidential suite I'll ever get to stay in, but it's nice to have this moment, I guess. Anyways, let's lock this door back up. Also, interesting observation. You can see into the bedroom from the bathroom. I've never seen that in a hotel before. And yeah, that was a look at the presidential suite here at the Embassy Suites in Frisco, Texas. And that is going to be all for this review. I'll see you in the next one.